up and we'd sleep in our backyard. Having fun isn't hard when you're young at heart. Did that work? Yeah. What's that? Oh. Okay. Okay. I think we're there. Okay.
War lives in my heart, and there's no room for patience if I cannot endure, and there's no room for kindness if you can't be kind to me, and there's no room for goodness if I'm locked in history, 'cause faith doesn't doubt and gentleness understands, and self-control doesn't raise its hand. There is no room for hate in this house. There is no room, no room, no room. There is no room, no room for hate in this house. There is no room, no room, no room, no room. There is no room. There is no room. There is no room. There is no room.
I sit before an empty page, and there I'm quiet and I wait. The thoughts will come and I will find words appear on every line. Sometimes it's hard for us to see that we have everything we need, and fear may come, the hour's late, but if we hold on to our faith, we are each on our path that we will create. Beautiful expressions are we, each unique in the talents and gifts we share, each one a masterpiece. The Spirit shines from inside me, and I know love will take the lead, and I will find the gifts I need to complete life's masterpiece. With open eyes, we find our way and paint our picture on the way, with what we do and what we say. We create our lives each day. We are each on our path that we will create. Beautiful expressions are we, each unique in the talents and gifts we share. Each one a masterpiece. Each one a masterpiece.
I've been saving up these tears for 1,000 days and 1,000,000 years. Now's the time to release all the chains that bind me.
No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
Good morning, Claremont Center for Spiritual Living. How are you this morning? Oh boy. Oh, is it a little warm outside? Okay, yeah, now we're talking. All right, everybody wave at the people online. They were worried you weren't here. We're happy everybody's here today. This is a community that remembers every week together that life is good together, and that all that we are is way more than all those little things we do every day. We come here to remember that in community there is power, there is growth, there is expansion, there is love, and love is what fuels it all. So thank you all for being here. I'm Reverend Tracy, and delighted that you're here, wanting to welcome you wherever you are on your spiritual path. There is something here for you. And we have a great morning for you. We've got some fabulous music, as you can see. We've got Jeff and we've got the Jacksons. That means we'll be rocking out here in a minute. And we also have on platform practitioner Patty Powers. Patty Powers, the power of prayer. That's what your practitioners do for you. They know the truth for you, as you, with you, and remind you all the time of just how good life can be, and that the way we think, the way we feel is what informs or creates the form of the life we experience. So do take advantage of their offer to pray with you anytime. You can leave a note in the prayer box. You can talk to Patty after service, or any of our practitioners or ministers after service for a quick 1-minute treatment, or you can leave a confidential message on our phone line. There's an option to leave a message, and the practitioners will take that into prayer. You can also just email us anytime, prayer@claremontcsl.org, and that will also go to our practitioners. All right, well, let's get started with a little music. I'm going to invite you all to stand. We're going to sing Spirit is in This Place. The words are in your program.
We have come together
And I invite you to just take all that energy in, take a breath, maybe close your eyes. Let the sound of the bowl bring you into that heart space with all that joy. For there truly is joy within. Joy in every heart, that place of the sanctuary of spirit within each one of us, as a light, as warmth, as creation. All that we are is of spirit, and it is here that we remember that you and I and spirit are all one.
So in this oneness, in this feeling of the energy that flows through from and around us all the time, we know that this day is wonderful. It's fabulous. It's creative. And we bless everyone involved in this service, everyone listening to the service, knowing that there is a message for each of us today, knowing that it sparks creativity, and we just imagine that it's cool and interesting and fun. And so we relax into this day. And so it is. So my reading today is going to date me a little bit. In 1971, apparently, there was a movie called Willy Wonka. And it was the first time that I ever fell in love with Gene Wilder. It was like, but there was a song in it called Pure Imagination, and I'm going to read the lyrics. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'll try not to sing, boys and girls, the chocolate room. Hold your breath, make a wish, count to 3. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply turn around and view it. Anything you want to do, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There's no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Jeff knows this song. So let's welcome up the Jacksons.
Thank you, Patty. That was beautiful. Good morning. And I pass it to you.
We've changed things up a little bit this morning. Usually, when we come up, first of all, we get to play a second week in a row, because we got to play last week if you were here, which is just a wonderful thing for us. But usually, my wonderful wife here, she opens it up by saying something profound. I don't have that gift.
You're very kind.
But we wrote this song a while back, and this is the reason we picked this song. Usually we do stuff that is very spiritual. But I thought I'd just explain a little bit that this song is very spiritual to me. This is just a thankfulness for the life that I have gotten to live so far. And I'm sure there are things in here that you can relate to and share. But this is kind of about growing up. Okay, and since it's a hot summer day, it's not as hot. And it's a potluck Sunday. I mean, this is a special day. This is like, I don't know, this is a celebration of summer, a celebration of life. This is called Summer Wonders. Well, we sat there in the classroom as the minutes slowly passed, waiting for that bell that meant summer's come at last. We all started out in autumn, the weather turning cold, and I would dream about the summer and the fun that it would hold. Summer wonders down at the swimming hole, vacations with the family, oh, the places we would go. Sometimes we would go camping and we'd sleep beneath the stars. Sometimes I'd put a tent up and we'd sleep in our backyard. Having fun isn't hard when you're young at heart. There were picnics at the beaches and our skin would turn so brown. We'd play baseball in the vacant field. Our friends were all around. Then the summer's now past, and our kids, they all have grown. But now summer's even better, 'cause the grandkids come along. You know that youth is just perception. I was old at 21. Now I'm past my 60s and the fun is just begun. If I live to be 100, I'll be grateful every day for each moment that I got to spend enjoying summer days. We sat there in the classroom as the minutes slowly passed, waiting for that bell that meant summer's come at last. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect, just perfect. All right, a little extra round of applause for Jeff for just making up that whole, put the song behind the reading, all on his own. We love you. We are truly a community of collaboration. All right, we have a new month, a new theme. It is the month of August, and we're lighting the candle for Augustus Caesar, for whom this month is named. Wait for it. There's a little bit of breeze, but we don't want to turn that off, so we're good. We're good. All about August. This is the end of summer. It's usually the warmest days, although in California that tends to move a little bit more towards September. But you can already appreciate the warmer days, the longer days, the sunshine. And Augustus Caesar was the first Roman emperor and the grandnephew of the previous ruler, Julius Caesar, for whom July is named. Good thing he didn't have a whole bunch of kids, or we might have had a whole bunch of months. The thing that Augustus is known for is bringing peace out of a very conflicted area. He inspired growth, reform, a strong infrastructure, and city services like fire departments, firefighters. We can think of this month in terms of civility, living within a civic system, reorganization, improvements, and development, whether that's within ourselves or in our communities. So August carries this spiritual energy of fulfillment. You know, the sun is lingering, the fruit is ripe, and we're invited to walk in this light, walk in it with aware of our own dignity, our own generosity, and our own power to create a legacy of love. So welcome to August. New month means we have a new theme. The theme is imagination plus energy equals creativity. And it's this idea that when we take time to let our mind wander, you know, to contemplate possibilities, to indulge in a little doodling of some sort, that unleashes, it opens the door for our inherent creativity. Because we are all creative, one way or another. But it's downtime that fuels what we need to allow that creativity to surface so that we can innovate solutions to very complex issues. And heaven knows we have plenty of complex issues. Little imagination can help us do a lot. Ernest Holmes reminded us that life is infinite energy coupled with limitless creative imagination. And the title today is Imagine That. Again, there's just power in letting our imagination loose. You know, when we choose to dwell on possibilities rather than problems, we're activating a pathway for their fulfillment. We're actually setting the law in motion when we spend a little time thinking about, feeling into what might be possible, asking ourselves, what if? So, starting with a quote from Christian D. Larson. He's a very prolific New Thought writer. He said that we are always imagining something. It is practically impossible to be awake without imagining something. Then why not imagine something at all times that will inspire the powers within us to do greater and greater things? We all know how to imagine the worst, right? You've all done it. Maybe you even did it this morning. But when we choose to use our imagination to imagine a greater possibility, something new, something beyond what we're looking at, something beyond what we're sitting in, something beyond what we feel stuck with, we are actually allowing the creativity that we are to come to a fuller expression. So we're going to focus today on imagination and the tools that we can use to generate the energy that we need to act on it, because it takes imagination and energy. So I think my favorite example of the imagination is the Jetsons. All of you that were here in the 60s, and maybe those of you that simply watch cartoons still on Saturday morning, the Jetsons had it going on. Now, this was in the early 60s. This was the first show that ABC broadcast in color. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how long ago that was. I was a child then. I actually was a child then. They had all kinds of cool things. They had video calls and holograms and flat screens. They had voice commands and robots and hovercraft. In the early 60s. All products of someone's imagination. None of those things were hanging on anybody's wall or they were wearing it on their wrist anywhere in the world. You know, we now have Zoom and virtual reality headsets and Siri and Alexa to give commands to, and hoverboards. No cars yet, but hoverboards. Anybody here ever ridden a hoverboard? No. Anybody seen a kid on hoverboard? Yep, there you go. Okay. All right, so we know they're out there, right? What we don't have is the other thing the Jetsons imagined, which was a 2-day work week with 1 hour per day. We could get there. We could get there. It's possible. You know, the thing is that it's our imagination that activates the path of fulfillment. Our mind will set the law in motion. And so we use particular tools to get that going, to find our inspiration. We use spiritual tools, right? We use meditation, we use prayer, we talk about affirmations, we take classes. These are things we talk about every week. But there's a lot of ways to generate the energy and the creativity that we are meant to express. Play, movement, music, doodling of any sort. You know, musicians will say, oh, we were just jamming, and then all of a sudden this melody kind of appeared, and we just kind of went with it. Are you sitting in a class, and are you doodling on the edge of your page? Always, always. All kinds of activities that can open the door to what's within us, waiting to come out. The Jetsons as a show didn't show up fully formed. It wasn't like somebody sat down and wrote all 24 episodes. It came bit by bit. It came over time. It came with collaboration. It unfolded because someone was willing to sit with it, to play with it, to draw it. We can do that too. So playing is the best way to deal with a hard task. How many of you saw Mary Poppins? How many of you remember the song A Spoonful of Sugar? Right? She sang a song to get the kids to clean up their rooms. Parents still use that technique today. So do grandparents, right? You have a hard task, you play, and it gets done. So the hard task out of my history was when I was graduating ministerial school. I was coming into my last term, and over the holidays, the Christmas holidays, I had been under treatment for throat cancer, and it's all gone. It was great, but I was pretty worn down at the end of that 8 weeks. I didn't have a lot of focus. I was totally overwhelmed, and I had some makeup papers to do, things I couldn't get done before the end of the last term. So I was at Pat's house, and she set me up to do this last paper because I had told her how hard this was. I was going to do it because I wanted to graduate. Very clear in my intention. So what she did was she set up the dining room table, and that table had all the writing supplies I would need, pencils and pens and erasers and paper and a laptop, all kinds of toys and candy. So this is how the paper got written. I had a pen with a pink feather on the end, and I would write with it, and the feather would kind of move, and I would like pet the feather, and then I'd write some more. And there were like little stuffed animals and little squishy toys, you know, those sensory things that you give to kids to keep their hands busy. Yeah. So I would write or read and then play, or play while I was reading, and then I would have a starburst, which I didn't know I really could appreciate as much as I did then, because that intense flavor, you know what that does? Puts you in the present moment. You know where your power is? It's in the present moment. So I wasn't thinking about all the papers I had to write, or all the classes I had to get through, or all the sleep that I thought I needed that I wasn't getting because I was trying to focus. And those papers got written, and it was easier. It's an easier. The energy to do that work came from doing the work. How many times do we tell ourselves we're not up for doing something? I don't feel like it today. I can't really see myself taking that walk I said I was going to do, you know? We tell ourselves we don't have the energy. We forget that the energy comes from doing. The energy comes from taking the steps. Play was the fuel that created the energy that allowed me to focus so that I could pick up the inspired ideas out of my own mind and put them on paper. And I graduated on time. So play has a place in our desire to create the energy and be inspired. Now, movement also generates energy and inspiration. When you were a kid, did your folks ever tell you to go play outside because you're driving them crazy? Do you tell your kids and grandkids that now, even if they're grown? Like, you need to go, like, play baseball or something. Get out of here for a while. Come back at dinner, right? And again, it's that dance in your head, right? I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm too tired today. I'll go tomorrow. I'm not the only one that has this conversation, right? You're all looking at me like I'm weird. I know you all do the same thing, right? But again, the energy comes from actually getting out there, right? So I did this last weekend. This is my medal for completing my 5K. Now, it is the Rosé 5K. There was wine tasting at the end of it. Nothing wrong with a little bribery. And, you know, it was a walk run, and I would say the emphasis was definitely on the walk. There was no running. But you know what? 6 months ago, I couldn't have done it. 6 months ago, I would have been done at mile 2, not mile 3. And it all came from, well, first of all, it came from mimosas at breakfast with a group of friends who decided this would be a good idea way back in like November last year. Oh, yeah, we can do that in July. We'll practice before then. Yeah, right. However, if you're willing to move in order to get things moving, you will see the progress. This is proof. Dancing, singing, music. Music is another way to move our energy, because energy is generated within the process. And music uses different parts of our brain. Some time ago, I talked about a study that showed that meditation activates all quadrants of your brain at the same time. So does music. It's the only other thing that activates all these different parts of your brain at the same time. And what that does is it gives us a feeling of integration, of being home, of being settled, of being present. So music is a powerful tool. Now, how many of you will say to yourself, I'm not musical. I can't sing. I can't dance. Either you're all really good religious scientists or some of you are holding out. Okay. Oh. Yeah, right. You tell me you can't sing, right? Okay. All right, well, let's just try this for a second. All you non-musical people out there. Somebody give me a beat. Give me a beat. All right, the rest of you join in. Use your keys, you can whistle, you can sing, stomp your feet, shake your shoulders. All right, somebody change the beat. Change it. All right. Okay, good. Okay, the energy's up. Everybody's smiling. There's even people laughing. In the doing is the energizing. In the participating is the inspiration. In the willingness to express, there is something to express, right? So we want to tap into what it is we want in life and then energize that idea into form. Now, Science of Mind teaches we don't always know how to do that, right? And we don't have to know how. Holmes says that we can activate the law and feel our way into it, and that's what's going to give it power. He says use your will, your intention, your intelligence in making decisions, and your feeling and imagination to bring power to them. Remember that when imagination and will are in conflict, imagination invariably wins. So what you worry about is going to take over what you want, unless you flip that imagination into possibility. This is because emotion strikes deeper in the well springs of being than does the intellect. So we are meant to feel our way into what we think we want. And it's not so much what we want as how we want to feel. And spending some time relaxing in the August summer day with a piece of paper or a good book or a little music or just the breeze is the way to open up to that rising to the surface within us, that inspiration that comes from our own hearts, that desire to express life more fully and to have the energy to do it. We need the rest. We need the downtime. We need the not being busy for a minute or 6 or 12 to allow our own energy to surface, that we might come up with creative solutions for these difficult things that we're facing. Holmes goes on to say that our whole philosophy, this is our whole philosophy when it comes to dealing with the invisible for practical purposes or results. Let the imagination lay hold of it. Play with it in your mind. Let the feeling respond to it. And let the emotion tie up with it, and then the intellect and the will give it form. And if you don't think the mind is very powerful, try this. I'm going to close your eyes for a minute, and I want you to picture a wedge of lemon. I want you to see the color. It's yellow. You've just cut it, so it's a little bit drippy. It smells so good. And in your mind's eye, take a bite. Open your eyes. Did you have a physical response? Anybody else's little saliva glands going, whoa? So that's the power of imagination. There's no lemons in this room. And yet we feel it, we respond to it, and so does the universe. It's going to respond to what we clearly imagine. Now, sometimes we don't know what we want. Or we know what we want, but we have no idea how to go about it. But when we really don't know what we want, or maybe we're not looking for anything, maybe we're in a really good space and we're not actively seeking solution to something, then practice seeing yourself grateful and amazed. Practice seeing yourself grateful and amazed. Think about that for a minute. Put yourself again. Close your eyes. Put yourself inside. And think of something that you are so grateful for. And feel where you feel that in your body. There's a hint, you're all smiling. Think about being amazed at something. What was the last thing you saw or heard that was just amazing? Breathe into that and then open your eyes. See, the thing is, if you practice seeing yourself grateful and amazed, if you practice feeling it and seeing it, you know what the universe does? All of the reasons to feel like that start showing up. The ones you have get bigger, new ones have room to come in. You don't have to know what, you just have to know how you want to feel. You just have to know, if you do know your heart's desire, you have to know that it's possible. We're called to center ourselves in the consciousness of possibility. Not possibility for the worst thing to happen. We've all practiced that enough. Practicing for the possibilities of what can be, how much better it can be, how much more settled we can feel, how much more belonging we can experience, how much more artistic endeavor we are able to participate in. Unique to us. Unique to us. Our abundance looks different for everyone. Our creativity is different in and through each of us. But the source material is the same. And it's our emotional health that will take us to the next level. So this August, these lazy days of summer, go play outside, crank up the tunes, stop and sit and look around and doodle on the page of life. And in the words of Christian Larson, remember that the secret of the master mind is found wholly in the use of imagination. Namaste. So I'll invite you to go within with me for a moment of centering prayer. Breathing in this feeling of life that we are aware of in our physical bodies. The ping-pong effect of ideas in our minds. Tuning into the slow beat of the heart that loves. This is truly the presence and the power of all life, right here, right now, within each and every one of us. And this power is one of infinite creativity. There is a joy and a wisdom and intelligence and a beauty in all that we are and all that we do. And so I speak a word for this life of creation, this life of unfolding amazement, the infinite number of blessings for which to feel grateful, for the love that we already know. And as I speak these things, I feel them. I sense them. I allow that feeling of gratitude and amazement and love to flood my awareness. And that awareness becomes a light that shines out into the world, bringing light to all corners of darkness, bringing forth creative solutions to that which needs to be healed, bringing a sense of peace to me and to everyone I meet. For I trust the power of possibility here, now, and always. And knowing this to be true and knowing life to be good, simply allow this to unfold with great gratitude, trusting the blessings that are already here and those yet to be. For in this life, Spirit is always transcending and expanding and fulfilling its promise. And that promise is good. That promise is God. And so it is. So I invite you to join me in our affirmation. You'll find it in your bulletin. If you will repeat after me so that our friends online can join us. Today I pause to play with possibilities. My imagination fuels my creativity. And so it is. All right, let's welcome the Jacksons back up, please. Yeah, exactly. Welcome.
All right, well, This next song is dedicated to all those people that brought food for the potluck. And to all the people that didn't bring food that are going to go in and have some food.
Yes, yes.
We wrote this song several years ago. It's called Dinner Time. And it just seemed like this was a good time to sing it. I have to turn the page. That was just the intro. Well, it's dinner time and the food is on the stove. It's dinner time, but there ain't nobody home. Both our daughters got boyfriends too. Every single night they got something to do. My baby's in the kitchen cooking up a storm, but it'll get cold before they get home. It's dinner time, but there ain't nobody home. It's dinner time, but there ain't nobody home. Well, it's off to work and the girls are off to school. My wife's in charge 'cause she ain't nobody's fool. If we get lucky, we'll play tonight. A little bit of music helps keep things right. Our family and friends are always on our mind, but it never ever seems that there's enough time. It's dinner time, but there ain't nobody home. It's dinner time, but there ain't nobody home. Now we're kind of building up a appetite here. So I'm getting hungry. You getting hungry? In the old days, when it was time to have dinner, and we couldn't find our two daughters because they were out somewhere, we go out on the front porch, and we had this old conch shell, and we'd play it, and you could hear that conch shell for two blocks at least. Well, I'd go out and play it on the front porch, and sure enough, in about 5 minutes, they'd both be there, telling me, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that again. So, in a replacement, that was our replacement for the dinner bell. So we're going to get started with that. Come and get it. Now, we always had wonderful things to eat, and I haven't had a chance to go over and look at all the food we got, but I hear there's fried chicken. I think there's going to be salad. I think there's going to be dessert. You never know. There could be corn on the cob, mashed potatoes. What else do you think? Jell-O. There's going to be Jell-O. Do we have fans of Jell-O out there?
Potato salad.
All right.
Cake, ice cream.
So let's work up our appetite. We're going to do a little square dancing in our chairs. Now, I don't know if any of that made you hungrier. Made me hungrier, but it probably wasn't the music. It was probably thinking about all that good food over there. So I'm going to end this song so that we can get in there and have some food to eat. Well, it's dinner time and everybody's home. When dinner starts, we're gonna disconnect the phone. All our kids are home for the night, laughing and talking, it's a wonderful sight. Everybody here is safe and warm, makes me feel good to have them in my arms. It's dinner time and everybody's home. It's dinner time and everybody's home. Well, it's dinner time. It's dinner time.
It's dinner time.
Yeah, I'm running out of energy. I need something to eat. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. That's fabulous. There's a question in my house. It's like, are you hungry? There's only one answer to that question. It doesn't matter when it is, right? What's the answer? Yes, yes, I could be hungry. Sure. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about what's going on here, and then we will move ourselves over to the food. Oh, yeah, we should probably do that first, because one of the things going on here is our time of contribution. Because what we know is that what we support, what we give our energy to, multiplies. And this is a good thing, right? What we have here is a good thing, and we are multiplying that even as we sit here. So I want to take a moment and just ask you to feel your gratitude for all that you are blessed with, and know that whatever you are able to give, your time, your talent, your treasure, is appreciated and multiplied by your intention, by your love, by your willingness to belong. So say with me, if you will, our prosperity affirmation. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am prosperous now. Thank you, everyone. All right, here's what's happening. Wednesday night meditation, 6:30 on Zoom with practitioner Nisa. The link is on our website and also in our e-blast. We have Wednesday afternoon, we have crafts at 1:30 in the chapel here in the fellowship room. The craft is different every week, so if you've come before, don't think you shouldn't come anymore. You should come again because it'll be something new and fun to do. Imani has been posting some of the results on our website. So if you'd like to see what's possible, you didn't even know you knew how to make this stuff, but you have some excellent guides in Gail and Cynthia. So do come. Cynthia, did I get that right? Gail's not here. Oh, well, trust me, the two of them always come up with something really good. So we're going to pay oh, that's right, it's mandalas this week. Thank you, Patty. Mandalas this week. So come, it's fun, it's colorful. You don't have to have any special skill except a desire to have fun. And that's really good in the summertime. Yes, fun. Okay. Reiki Share, the next one is August 15th at 1 o'clock here in the chapel. And we have a concert coming up this month, August 22nd, Saturday, between 2 and 4, right here. Tina Meeks is going to be honoring us with her bluesy, jazzy, full-throatedness. We hear her on Sundays. We get 2 songs from her. We get a little taste of what she can do. But let me tell you, when you hear her in concert, she'll blow the roof off. So do come. It is a suggested donation of $20. You give what you can. It's, again, going to be the 22nd between 2 and 4. So in the afternoon, anybody needs a ride, let us know. I think you can all make it, right? You're not washing your hair that day or anything, are you? Come hear some really, really good music. She brings a couple people with her, and it's bound to be just lovely. I'd love to fill this room, so bring your friends. All right. We have an opportunity to celebrate with our sister community, the Harmony Center for Spiritual Living in Whittier. They have moved from their little office conference room building to a new location that they share with the Friends community, the Quaker community. They're having an open house Friday the 7th, I believe. The flyer is in the back, and it's just an opportunity to go and have snacks and congratulate them on their beautiful new space. Sean sent a couple pictures yesterday, and the chairs are purple. So that just gives you an idea of what the vibe is. So if purple is one of your favorite colors, we should go celebrate with our friends in Whittier and congratulate them on their next step. So let's see. I think that's it. A reminder that you can sign up for flowers. Normally there's flowers here, but those are because of you. So if you'd like to give them in honor of someone or a memory of something, or if you would like to just present us with flowers, you get to take them home at the end of service. So think about that, and we'll add them to our display up here. Right now, there's one sad little leaf on the top of the credenza there that probably would love to have you pick your favorite colors in your bouquet and show them to us on Sunday. All right, I think, oh yeah, there's a potluck today right after service. And we're just going to move over to the hall. Yes, Mickey?
You know what, there's Science of Mind magazines for sale.
Science of Mind magazines for sale.
And they're $10 for 2 months.
Okay.
They're right here, and I'd be willing to sell them.
Okay. Mickey's willing to sell you a Science of Mind magazine. How many of you subscribe to the magazine? Quite a few. Oh, look, this half of the room, not this half. Okay, so all of you people, I expect to see you at the table, fight over the copies that are there, buy one for yourself, see if you like it, and then sign up. It's the 100-year anniversary of the magazine this coming year, so we're looking to get new subscribers. We want to keep it going. So think about it, but at least try one out, see if you like it. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Thanks, Mickey. All right, let's stand up, move to the sides, and we'll sing to Eddie Watkins Jr.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me.
We come together. We come together. Come together. We come together in the name of love. Every walk of life, every creed and color. Whoa, 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 in honor of the God in each other. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together. We come together in the name of love. Woo! Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Oh, that one's bad. I see. Isn't that fun? It was really pretty, I thought. Yes, Way Rosé, it says.